Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt. In this video today, I'm going to go through my top 3 games of January 2024. So thinking about everything I've played this month, here are my top 3 with an honourable mention. So at number 3, I have a game which I bought very quickly. I was recommended it by a subscriber and I bought it and another game and an expansion for it. And it is A Pauper's Ladder, a game by Paul Stapleton. And I really love this game. It's a really nice length to it. It's not super long. It's not a dungeon crawler or a legacy game with lots and lots of different levels. It's just one game that lasts, I would say, about 45 minutes to hour and a half. And you are a pauper with a bird companion and you're exploring this map, going round, and every time you go into a new area, you reveal a new card which is specific to that area, and it might be a hazard that you have to fight or try and avoid, or it might be something that gives you money. And the whole point of the game is that you're trying to win 3 virtues of 5 that are on your board. All players have the same virtues, and that's collecting money or killing enough of the hazards or killing a dragon. And it's just really fun. The theme is very light-hearted and I have really enjoyed it. I've played at least 4 times, probably more, and the only thing is there is a lot of luck in it. So there's a lot of dice rolling. Oh, well, it's not actually dice rolling, it's you have a pack of cards that have numbers on them, so there is some mitigation in those cards. If you want an adventure game that's just a simple 1-hour playthrough, then I would highly recommend this. And I think Paul Stapleton is a great designer, and he does all the artwork as well, which is just fun and light-hearted, and I highly recommend it. Then my number 2 game for January 2024 is a small card game called For Northwood, and this is a print and play version that my friend Jordan made for me, which is very sweet of him, for Christmas. And I played it quite a few times, and it is basically just a pack of cards. And in For Northwood, you are trying to win conversations with various leaders of lands, and if you do, and this is by winning tricks, and if you do, then you can win that leader's power and use it later on another leader to try and win them over as well. This is the first example I've played of a solo trick-taking game, and it works really well. You have to decide what leader you're going to go for, and you have to decide what powers you're going to use, because you can only use them once. You have to score a certain number of points, which you decide at the start of the game, to win it. It can really be quite hard. So I've really enjoyed this. Again, it's cute artwork, and I just like lighter games, dark games with grim boards and cards and artwork. It has its place, but sometimes I just want to play a light game, and For Northwood really hits the mark. It's also super easy to get out on the table, which is brilliant. So that's my number 2, For Northwood. And then my honourable mention for January is Tidal Blades 2. Now, Tidal Blades 2, I started playing back in November, I think, and I really enjoy it. It's got a really clever card system. It's a dungeon crawler, so there are lots of things that you keep from session to session, and you're upgrading your characters. But the cards that you play to fight are on this board, and you do sections of 3. And when you have 3 cards in a row that you use, they all come off your board. So you have this sort of a game of like trying to work out where you're going to place your card, which card you want to keep powerful cards on your board so that you can use them 2 or 3 times. And it's really good. Also, there's a really great initiative system. The artwork is stunningly beautiful. Tidal Blades, there is a clue. There's a lot of blue, sort of light blue artwork, and it's really good. I am 4 dungeons in, and I hear that lots of things happen during the playthroughs, and things that change the game quite a lot or are quite dramatic anyway. So I'm really looking forward to playing more. The only thing about this is it takes quite a lot to get on the table, but it is definitely worth it and is a tremendous amount of fun. So my number 1 game for January is a very new one. I have been playing it quite a lot and I can't stop thinking about playing it. And it is Fateforge Chronicles of Kharn. This has really impressed me. I don't usually love app-driven games, but this one, the app is done so well. The writing in the story is really good. And then also the dungeons that you go to, the way that they've structured the play, it's not just about killing all the enemies. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever killed all the enemies in a dungeon. It's about opening, getting certain things done, getting to an exit, or at least clearing an exit so you can get through, because when you come to the end of the last round, which is predetermined, so you have to do the number of rounds it tells you to, and you can do one more, but you would get corruption if you added that extra round. When you get to the round, you have to make it to an exit, and if there are any enemies in your zone or in any zone that you go through to get to the exit, you take damage for each zone that there are enemies in. So you're trying to clear them out of the path for you to get out reasonably unscathed. So it's not about killing all of them. And also this one, really lovely artwork. The system for fighting I really like, even though it's dice rolling, which often I'm not lucky at. There's a lot of mitigation in it, and you have lots of skills that you can change dice rolls into other things. And I'm just having such a good time with it. I'm actually, as we speak, about to play the end of Act 1 boss, and there are 3 acts. I think it's going to be tough, and I'm loving it so much. So I can't wait to keep playing it. So it had to be my number 1. When you have a game that you just can't stop thinking about, then you know it's your number 1, at least for this month. Who knows about next month? So there we go. That's my top 3 games of January 2024. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I mostly do live streams, but I will be doing more of this where I'm talking about my favorite games as well. So please subscribe and like this video. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next live stream or video. Bye.